My friend Braxton Hunter at Trinity Radio put out this challenge on his YouTube channel, and I'd like to take him up on it.
Welcome to Trinity Radio. I'm Braxton Hunter, and I've got 7 questions for Christian YouTubers that I hope you will answer. At Trinity Radio, I run a Christian apologetics channel. But whatever the emphasis of your Christian channel is, I hope you'll answer these 7 questions. I'm doing this because I think that the answers to these questions will help Christians and unbelievers hear your heart on issues that maybe you don't talk about in every single video. So without further ado, here are 7 questions for Christian YouTubers in 2022. Number 1, what do you mean when you say you are a Christian?
Very fair question, because I cover a lot on my channel about people saying that they're Christian when they don't even have Christian beliefs. It seriously grinds my gears. It does. It's like calling yourself a vegan, but you eat meat. So, to clarify, when I say that I am a Christian, it means that I believe historic Orthodox Christian beliefs. I could go back to the Apostles' Creed and the Nicene Creed and be in complete agreement with it. I believe in the essentials of the faith, that it's by Christ alone, through faith alone, by grace alone, that we are saved. And I believe the Bible to be inspired by God, the holy word of God. To sum that up, I basically am a Christian that believes in the Bible and what it has to say. Everything about what we do as Christians should revolve around Jesus and his teachings about salvation, grace, how to treat others, everything else, you name it, as it is written in the Bible, because it's from God. And we should listen to it and follow it if we call ourselves Christians.
Number 2, what is the purpose of your channel?
I would say the purpose of my channel is threefold. First, to have good theology and to teach that good theology. Number 2, because I am an ex-New Ager, I like to talk about that topic a lot. I like to talk about my background in it and how it's in the church and how people can spot it. And third, the most important thing that I could possibly do is live my life for Jesus, to talk about him, to share the gospel, to spread the gospel, in hopes that people watch my channel to know more about him. They get more curious and they want to know more about Jesus. I hope that when people watch my channel, they have a hunger to want to go learn more about Jesus, to want to get into their Bible, to learn more. And I gotta be honest, I have a lot of fun doing that. I am a mixed bag.
Number 3, to what extent do you include considerations about spiritual content, like prayer or guidance?
I would have to say that there's probably a somewhat regular basis that I would add this into my video. Depending on what I'm talking about, I'll add content that is relevant in those areas.
Number 4, if someone asks you why they should be a Christian, what do you say?
Because it's true. Something J. Warner Wallace once said is that he's not a Christian because it works for him. He's a Christian because it's true. I would have to agree that most walk the walk, talk the talk Christians know that it is the harder road. But even Jesus himself says that most people are going to go the wide road, right? The easy way. But few will go the harder road, the narrow road. And he talks about losing your life to find it in him. It really is the best explanation for why things are the way they are.
Number 5, what Christian beliefs or commitments do you think are essential for salvation?
That's a good question. And I actually just recently made a video about this, about what are the essentials of the Christian doctrine, the things that you have to believe to even call yourself a Christian. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave it up here somewhere or in the description for you to check out. But basically, I mentioned it in the beginning, faith in Jesus alone, by grace alone, faith alone. It is not works-based. Nothing you do can add to what Jesus did on the cross. And a broader way to explain that is the atonement, understanding what justification is and how you are justified through Jesus' sacrifice, him taking our place. And it's more than just a blind belief, right? Because even the book of James says that the demons believe. The demons believe in God. There's a different type of belief that a Christian must have in order to follow Jesus. It's a faith in. Another one is pretty simple, which is monotheism. Christianity is a monotheistic religion. There is only one God, and that is echoed on almost every single page in the Bible. In other words, you cannot say that you're a Christian saying, oh yeah, I worship God, alongside of worshiping other gods. That doesn't work. You cannot do that. Third, which is a big one, the resurrection. This is probably one of the most defining things about the Christian faith. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, Paul very simply lays out the gospel. If Jesus did not die and rise again, then our entire belief system is in vain. So that's my Cliff's Notes version on that. If you want to check out the longer video I made on this, be sure to check it out.
Number 6, besides making silly videos with lists of questions like this one, what do you wish other Christian YouTubers would do differently?
You mean besides joining me in satire shenanigans? I actually don't know. In fact, so many Christian YouTubers out there are great examples, in my opinion. In fact, I have to say there's a lot of diversity among Christian YouTubers to the point where I look at them and I'm inspired. I look at a lot of other Christian YouTubers and think, what can I learn from them? I don't know if I can actually say that I wish that as a group what we could do better, because I think all I'm really doing is kind of critiquing myself over and over again, making sure that I'm doing okay. But I don't know. I'd have to think a little bit more on this question, if I'm honest. I don't know. I'm actually trying to find something to gripe about. I think, okay, maybe here's one. One thing that I wish that we would all do, not differently, but maybe together, is converse more. I actually wish that there was just this huge group on Facebook where we could all just swap ideas together, ask Christian YouTubers, keep each other accountable, maybe ask questions of one another. You know, like, hey, Braxton, I saw that you did this with your video. How did you do that? Or, hey, Melissa, you know what? That video you made, I don't know, I have a few questions on it. Maybe you should clarify this for your viewers. They may see it this way. I think that would be beneficial. But then again, I also know how none of us have any time. So I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of, and it's not really a gripe. Maybe something that would be fun for all of us.
Number 7, what is the best thing that has happened as a result of your experience as a Christian YouTuber?
I would have to say that it has forced me to really examine what I believe. I do not take for granted that I can't believe I even have a platform on YouTube. I can't believe that. That is still so strange to me. But I believe that my service to others demands that I do my due diligence, because lots of people are going to hear what I have to say, and a lot of people trust me. So before I do a topic, I had better do my homework. I had better really know what it is that I'm saying. And if I don't know that much about it, or if I don't know, either say I don't know or don't make a video. And actually, this played a part in me going to seminary. I go to Southern Evangelical Seminary. I believe that has really been good in training me with certain things. And still, even to this day, I know that we are always evolving out of error. I can guarantee that there's people even watching now that even a year ago, you can say that you're sharper today than you were a year ago. And I want to remember that as I make videos and as I put out content. So what it has done is made me get into my word more. It's made me ask more questions. It's made me be more vulnerable. It has made me want to learn more, and it has helped me listen more. I think there's an element of grace as well that I have learned, especially for those that I disagree with. I think because I would want the same grace shown to me. So there's lots of things that being on the tubes of you has taught me.
Well, that's it. That's the 7 questions for Christian YouTubers in 2022. I hope you will answer. And again, if the answers are appropriate, I'll link it in the comments. And I'll see you next time on Trinity Radio.
Well, there you have it. Those are my answers. This was fun. If you guys are unaware of who Braxton Hunter is, I actually had him on my channel not too long ago about a book that he wrote. I'll leave it in the description if you want to check it out. I believe that Braxton's channel is a great resource for you all, so be sure to check it out. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You can go back to your regular tubes of you viewing schedule. I'm gonna go grab myself a bag of potato chips now and go do my homework instead of filming videos from my friends for YouTube. Bye guys, thanks for tuning in.